I'm Master Dan, the Journeyman Shooter.
Construction is war. You're always facing enemies, whether it be mental, physical, could be another company, could be anything. Knowing who you have fighting your battle is extremely important. Where they are, what they're capable of, where they can move next. So this is where today's lesson comes in. Chess. Chess is one of the oldest and most popular board games in the world. It's the foremost classic game of skill and strategy. With nearly limitless possibilities, this is an exciting game. I've assembled an awesome team of great tradesmen to help me demonstrate my points. So to start off, this is the pawn, like Mongo. He represents the first and second year apprenticeship. He can maybe make 1 or 2 steps off the start, but after that he can only make 1 step before he has to go back to the journeyman to get instructions. The next player in our game is the knight. The knight's normally shaped like a horse, but instead I put a longer picture of my face on there and made my own horse. The knight represents the 3rd year apprenticeship. He can't quite go straight or go diagonally, but he can make a hop. The bishop, he has this little cut right in the top of him, and it looks like a scar that you probably should have got stitches for. He represents the 4th year apprentice. He's able to move diagonally up and across the board wherever you want to go. The rook is normally shaped like a castle, but as you can see I put my beautiful face on there. Look at that bad boy. Now that's a castle right there. The rook, he represents the journeyman, because the journeyman is a straight shooter. Now the rook, he can move straight ahead, side to side, as many places as he wants. But the problem is, he doesn't make all the decisions. This little lady here is our queen. She doesn't have the most beautiful of face, but you can see she has a crown on her head, and that still makes her royalty. The queen, she represents the sub-foreman. The sub-foreman is a working foreman. He can go anywhere on the table, taking out any player he wants at any given time. But the problem is it's a very important piece. If you lose your sub-foreman, your working foreman, all you're left is a slow guy that can't move around very far. So you can usually separate the king because he's got a little cross on his crown on top. The king represents the foreman of our group, and it's every player on this board's job to protect him. If one person gets out of line and makes the wrong move, the king is done. So, whatever you do, protect your king. Make him look good. Use pride in your work. Chess is surprisingly easy to learn, but it takes years to master. They say a chess master can think 15 to 20 steps ahead, and by the time you're ready to be a construction master, you should be able to think 15 to 20 years ahead. When you're doing a job, don't be afraid to think about the future. New construction, future technologies, all those stuff might come into play. So leave yourself a little bit of room. You're probably the guy that's going to have to come back and do it. So there's no excuse. Go get a chess set, learn how to play.